Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our Pisces Daily Vibe messages from our guides for September the 19th. So let's jump in and see what we have for today. The first card we've got is no one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. And it's interesting because looking over these cards, you do have the Knight of Pentacles. We know that he is the slowest moving knight, in the deck. So this is slow and steady wins a race. It's not a skid to the finish line. This is about taking your time so that you can set yourself up to do things correctly. Okay, no one said this whole life thing was a race. We don't need to do things in a hurry. And maybe, by doing things in a hurry, we can miss things. We can overlook things. We can make mistakes, right? So it's time to just pay attention to the details, set ourselves up to try to be the best we can in the moment, and slow down a little bit, okay? Take your time. That means when you're out in the traffic, that means when you're doing anything that has to do with figures, you may need to set yourself up so that you can do the proper work. Paying attention to the details is what they're telling me, and taking your time so that you can be articulate, creative, but also accurate. Now, with that comes in the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands says, you know what, this is a time for you to defend your beliefs and your decisions and stand your ground. I mean, choose your battles wisely, though. The Seven of Wands says, there's something that you might want, that might have to be done, and you're sitting there thinking, do I do it or don't I do it, or, this type of situation. But this requires you to think about your choices, okay? Maybe, it's a battle worth a fight, right? Or as Chris Reck would say, Minnow Pond is the squeeze worth the juice. Or the juice worth the squeeze. So think about it. Pick your battles wisely. Don't go jumping into something too quickly. Again, it's okay to slow down, and maybe this is where you're at right now. Okay, so maybe we need to just slow down and think about something before we jump into the quicksand with both feet and then try to think how we're going to swim our way out of it. So you can defend yourself. You can defend your corner. That's okay. And your beliefs and your decisions. But be direct. Okay, don't become, don't jump into battle mode because not everybody's going to agree with what we want to do today. Okay, pick your battles wisely. Is it really worth it? Because there's risks and there's consequences, right? And you may, what happens is you may win the battle, but we always sacrifice and lose something in the process. So make sure it's worth it. Now, our next card is exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty. And it's interesting that it comes in with the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords is exactly that. Going over and over in our head, things that are going on, and being concerned and allowing anxiety to take over our demeanor. And often this brings on lack of sleep, can't relax to do that. So this is about leaving your troubles, on the chair and being able to clear your head. Now, maybe what you have to do is, do better time management here. If you are going through some burnout, some of us are working very hard, do some time management where you can tick off things one at a time and slow down here, okay? Not race through things. You could be tired because of that, and you feel overburdened from all the work that you've been doing. But don't take on the burdens of other people either, because sometimes, Pisces, we get drawn into that. We are the sea sponges, and we absorb good and negative energy. And sometimes people lean into us for their guidance, and we do it with a kind heart. But sometimes we can become overburdened, worrying about other people as well. So you don't want to leave leave your cup empty, okay, because you're filling it with everybody else's burdens. So try to get yourself in a moment before bed. Maybe you need to put down your iPhones or your iPads and turn the computer off, turn the TV off, do more meditative work. If you want to take your music to bed with you, listen to something that is like a really, beautiful, relaxing, meditative music to zone you out. Also breath work. Okay. I've learned to do breath work this year. And at my age, we all, know what breath work is, but I do the box breath work. 4, count to 4, inhaling, hold it for 4, exhale for 4. And it gets your mind only on that moment. of counting those 4 breaths and hearing your breath. So it'll take you out of this. And sometimes just doing that will relax you enough to let go of those worrisome thoughts. Coming in next, you've got expression. You need work that lets you express your creative self. Isn't that true? I mean, being a Pisces, we need to be creative. We don't like being bored. If it's menial, it's repeated. If it's a routine, we get bored. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. There you go. So, this is about you creating something for yourself, being at the top of your game, also being in charge, being organized, being able to make your choices and decisions with something that you want to express. I always say when you pick the profession you love, getting paid is a bonus. Okay? Because you love going to work, you love doing the job, and you get the paycheck at the end of the week and you're happy. But you get up on Monday and you're great and you're happy to go there. And we're very lucky if we do that. And if you can choose a profession that you love, do it, because you'll be able to express yourself the best. You'll be able to put your best foot forward. You're going to be able to be more creative and so on. Coming in with that, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I had mentioned earlier that the Knight of Pentacles is that card that says take your time. Think about your moves. Don't jump into anything too quickly. This is about you planning your moves, right? But once you do, then go after them. Okay, don't be afraid to go after that goal, that passion that you have. He's the only one that isn't, speeding along in his car with his hair flying in the wind and his pedal to the metal. He's standing out there. He's thinking about his moves. He's being very calm and organized. And then once he gets his plan in order, he can go out there passionately, creatively, and accurately. Coming in next, we have the card that says, every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever, and better days are on the way. So for some of us, it isn't going to be rainbows and roses and, lollipops. There are always challenges. In the perfect world, we wouldn't have that, but we don't live in the perfect world. But we've learned to be mutable. We've learned to be, that's what we are. We're a mutable sign. We learn to maneuver. We learn to navigate our way through these situations. So making mindful choices today, picking and choosing your battles, letting go of any anxiety and stress that's holding you back. But in the process, you're still going to stand up for your convictions and be direct, and taking your time before you go out there to let the world know who you are and what you have to offer, planning your move for accuracy. With that comes in the 10 of Cups. So this is great. This is the card of happiness. This is the card of happy ever after. This is happy home life, family life, peace and harmony, knowing that your cups are filling. And I always look at these cups because of the rainbow, and I always say we're going to find that pot of gold, whether it's time, effort, support, love, or money. Okay? This is a card of getting it all. So today's, it ends on a good note as long as we do these other things. Let's see what we've got here coming in with that. Let's see what we have for oracle messages. I love this deck. Let me know, guys, how you love these decks. I love them. So coming in, oops, this is the wrong deck. Where's my other deck? The green deck. Hang on, guys. I got to get it out of here. I picked up the wrong one. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's see what we have here for the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands comes in with, I put a spell on you. So this is about keeping your eyes open, okay? Yes, you have the gift of gab. You have the gift of charm. You may be going out there to sell yourself and be direct. Remember what I said about this, defending your corner here? Well, this is, I put a spell on you. You have the ability to go out and teach, preach, and convey wise information to other people so that they know where they stand with you. Coming in with the Nine of Swords, what have we got? We've got the Mother Earth. Okay, so yeah, tapping into yourself and tapping into the elements of being able to relax, nurturing something that you know is worth nurturing and not worrying about. Okay, so pick and choose what you're going to worry about, but then let it go when it's time for you to relax. This is a card that says what you nurture will grow. Coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, you've got 3 wishes. Oh, I love this. Okay, so it's about expression, right? 3 wishes means that you have that ability to go out after what you want. Okay, I love how he's straightening up her wings. He's letting her know that you don't have to be perfect to get gifts in life. Okay, and she's doing that. She's able to set her sights and go after what she wants, but she plans it with this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and then she's going to see her wishes come true. There may be 3 things you need to do. There may be 3 things that you want to do, and you can express yourself now and let your creative self come forward and create those wishes that you want. Coming in with the 10 of Cups, we've got love in a mist. Okay, so there could be somebody new coming in, maybe somebody totally unexpected you just really didn't think was interested in you, and they may be expressing their feelings today. Love in a mist. So in a mist, we know that that's kind of not completely clear. Maybe something unexpected could be coming in for some of my beautiful Pisces today. Unexpected love. Well, you know, this is a general, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. And always know I stand only in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my fellow Pisces.